Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole, and today we'll be previewing this coming Saturday's meeting here from Fanny Bay, which will be the 17th of June. The field sizes, which have been a little on the small side for the past handful of weeks, have come right with a bang. And in fact, we have divided the 0 to 58 1600 metres and have a 7-race card to bring you on Saturday. A total of 58 acceptors were received for the meeting, with the first race getting underway at 1:42 p.m. and the last time to go at 5:20 p.m. In the first, the Bet365 handicap, it's a 0 to 70 to open the day over 1300 metres, and my numbers are 6, 3 and 1. She's been really in form, number 6, Swing with Junior, with 2 wins and a good second placing at her last start. That was behind Great Diviner. That was on the 3rd of June, so a fortnight ago. So she hasn't had a run since. Down in grade and down 2 kilos in weight from her book weight of 58.5. So carry 56.5. Jade Hampson stays with her, and of course trained by Chloe Baxter. She's racing that well. I think she can get back in winning form again. 2 wins in a second, her last 3. Let's see if she can make it 3 from 4. In for second, number 3, New Roman. Was impressive winning here just a week ago, so he's backing up. Beat Brahmavi Ruboy impressively, and of course to be ridden on this occasion as he was last time by Casey Hunter, of course trained by Kerry Petrick. Goes up in grade, that was a 64, so up to the 70. That doesn't make it easy, but we'll still put a New Roman in to run second. And my third selection, number 1, Wolf Burn. Good to see him back. Of course, won the Guineas here last year as a 3-year-old. He's 4 now. Jared Todd, Gary Clark, the combination. He won 2 starts back at Murray Bridge, and he's had 4 starts to fit him for this, all in South Australia. His first run back in the top end, probably on the short side for him. His last start effort was over 1800 metres, but he's a quality galloper, and I've got him in to run third. In the day's opener, the numbers are 6, 3 and 1. The second is the Tab Same Race Multi-Handicap. This is our smallest field of the day, just the 5 to go round here. It is an open 1200 metres. My numbers here are 1, 2 and 4. Cielo Doro, racing really well for Phil Cole, was impressive winning last time out in the hands of Wayne Davis. That was here on the 27th of May. It was 1100, goes up in trip, but it won't worry Cielo Doro. 18 starts at the Journey, 3 wins, 3 seconds, 2 thirds, and 59 kilograms, same weight as he carried last time out when he won by nearly 5 lengths. I think he'll be winning again. Got him on top to beat number 2. The last start winner, Great Diviner from the Clark stable, Jared Todd aboard. He won here on the 3rd of June when ridden by Mark Pegas. Beat Swing with Junior on that occasion. It was a lovely ride. Just sat off the pace and finished over the top of Swing with Junior. He's drawn 1. She'll get a lovely run in behind the pace again and be hard to beat. And in for third, number 4, Soul Spirit, a stablemate of Cielo Doro from the Cole barn, and Janis Luxemon takes him out. Good to see Janis back. He's had about 3 weeks on the sidelines for a minor indiscretion, but he's back in the saddle. Takes the 2 kilos off Soul Spirit's back here, carries 53 kilograms, and with 2 wins and 2 seconds from her 4 starts in Darwin, she has done very little wrong. My numbers in the second, 1, 2 and 4. We go to the third, the Garrett's Horse and Hound handicap. It's over the 1200 as well for the 0 to 58 gallopers, and a good sized field here, and my numbers are 2, 4 and 8. Captain George, he's only had the 1 start in Darwin. It was a winning debut here. That was the 3rd of June for Jared Todd and Gary Clark. Fortnight since last racing, but I think he's an improver. He hadn't had a run since the 29th of March when winning here first up. That was 1200 in benchmark 54 grade, same distance, similar grade, the 0 to 58, and I think he'll be winning again. Number 2, ahead of number 4, Paricio, trained by Kerry Petrick. Paul Denton aboard here. Was meant to run last week, but was scratched with a little bit of lameness in a hind leg, I understand. So no doubt he will have got over that. Kerry wouldn't be running him if he hadn't. And he was a last start winner on Alice Springs Cup Day, the 30th of April, over 1200 metres. Probably wants to go further, but having had that break between runs, I think he'll race well. And then for third, number 8, Latest Bentley from the visiting Neil Dyer stable. Good to see Neil here again. Been coming for many, many years, of course, as a 3-time Darwin Cup winner, and he has Latest Bentley engaged here. And a last start 4th. That was in Alice Springs on his way up from Kyneton, and that was on the 4th of June. Finished 4th to Square Cut on that occasion. He's been coming for a few years, old Latest Bentley. He's a 9-year-old now, but still retains a zest for racing, and I've got him in to run third. Numbers in the third, 2, 4 and 8. We go to the 4th, the Silks Rooftop Atrobus Maiden Plate for the non-winners over the 1100 this one, and another good sized field going around here. I think the 10 runners in this. My numbers are 5, 4 and 10. Old mate Smithy, he let the side down here on the 3rd of June. He'd run such a good race the previous week, but didn't appear to back up that well. So a fortnight between runs will give him another chance. Old mate Smithy from the inside gate. Paul Denton aboard for Kerry Petrick. He was 4th behind Tub Thumper, not easy to say that, Tub Thumper. And as I say, his previous start behind Layla's Wish was a 2nd placing. So giving him another chance here, number 5, Old Mate Smithy. Ahead of number 4, Gold is Looming. From the Dick Leach stable, the first of the Dick Leach train runners to be back in the top end. He's had such a great run in the Red Centre in recent months. Dick, of course, won the Alice Springs Cup. Paul Shires aboard, Gold is Looming. Had 2 starts in Alice for a 4th and a 2nd, so he's knocking on the door. Drawn a little awkwardly here, drawn barrier 9 in this 1100 metres, but I had him right in the mix. And my 3rd selection over the page, we go to number 10, Star Spangled Dancer. Gary Clark trains, Jared Todd rides, had just the 1 start in the top end. He was 5th on the 27th of May behind a Layla's Wish. A little disappointing, we thought, on that occasion, but I'm giving him another chance. He's drawn better this time in barrier 3, or she has, a 3-year-old filly, by Star Spangled Dancer, of course, or by Star Spangled Banner. Star Spangled Dancer, not easy to say, but I've got her in to improve and to run 3rd. Numbers in the 4th, 5, 4 and 10. We flip over to the 5th. It is the Sportsbet Handicap. It's over the 1100 as well. This for the 0 to 64 gallopers, and my numbers here are 1, 4 and 3. Canton Kid racing really well for Tayan Holter. Drops in grade here. Jade Hampson aboard, claims the 2 kilos, takes his weight to 58.5. He finished 4th last time out behind Rising Sphere, who's a pretty smart sprinter. That was in 0 to 70. So back to the 64. I think Canton Kid gets in nicely here and will be hard to beat. In for 2nd, number 4, Barragunda, trained by Tom Logan, Sonia Wiseman aboard. Last 2 outings have been really good. 2nd to Canton Kid, and then a 2nd a fraction late. Hasn't been beaten far on either occasion. Gets a winning turn here, certain to be right in the finish. And in for 3rd, number 3, the Fresh Runner, To The Point, trained by Chloe Baxter. And also the stablemate goes round in the same race, First Crusade. They're both fresh up. I've gone with To The Point to run 3rd. Drawn 1, Paul Shires aboard. Was a bit disappointing at his last preparation, but hopefully the spell has done this horse the world of good. He's pretty capable on his day, number 3, To The Point. My numbers in the 5th are 1, 4 and 3. We go to the 6th, the Bridge to Outer Handicap. Now, this is the first division of the 0 to 58 mile. We divided the mile. We have 2 fields of 8 to go round, and this is the first of them. And my numbers here are 1, 2 and 5. I'm a Dreamer. Really impressive winning here on the 3rd of June, so 2 weeks ago, in the hands of Jade Hampson. Tayan Holter aboard. Incidentally, Jade on 49 career wins, so could be a milestone day for Jade as she brings up the half century. Let's hope she does anyway. I'm a Dreamer had been racing well in the lead up to that winning turn here over this trip in 0 to 64 grade, so it's actually dropping in grade. So you would think very hard to beat if it reproduces that last start effort. In for 2nd, number 2, Sissel Pine. Racing well for Ella Clark. She's having a good run with her little team. Alice Lindsay aboard. 4th last time out to I'm a Dreamer. Beaten 9.8 lengths on that occasion, but its earlier form was good behind Go Bundle, New Enterprise and Co. And actually beat I'm a Dreamer back on the 31st of March here. So Sissel Pine only has to reproduce its best to be in the finish. In for 3rd, number 5, Go Bundle. Emma Lyons claims the 3. Takes the mount here for Chris Pollard. That combination's going well. So this horse will carry 54.5 kilograms. Last started when winning over this trip 3 weeks ago, over, as I mentioned, over the trip of 1,600 metres in this grade. So going with a bit of that last start winning form with the numbers of 1, 2 and 5. And in the last, the 2nd division of the mile for the 58 gallopers, the Ladbrokes Handicap. My numbers here are 6, 5 and 2. Number 6, Bell Suono for me, Gary Clark, Jared Todd, the combo. And he had the 2 starts in Darwin. Last start was really good. Finished 3rd here just a week ago, over 1,300. So is backing up. That effort behind Afternoon Tea I thought was good. And the step up to the mile shouldn't worry this horse. Had 3 starts at the trip for a win. So number 6 on top, ahead of 5, Malibu Edition, Tommy Logan trains. Sonia Wiseman in the saddle. 4th last time out to Brahmavi Ruboy. In fact, his last couple of runs have been behind Brahmavi Ruboy. He likes this trip. He's won at it once from 5 starts over the mile. And then for 3rd, number 2, Hettinger. Neil Dyer trains. Jade Hampson takes the mount here. Goes from the inside gate. One last time out in Benchmark 54 company in Alice Springs. That was actually the horse's first win. Did a good job. Looking to go on with that here and should be in the mix. Numbers in the last, 6, 5 and 2. Best bet on the card is in the last, and we're going with a number 6, Bell Suono. So race 7, number 6, Bell Suono. Well, the best roughie in race 6, number 3, Qualis. Race 6, number 3, Qualis, the best roughie. Let's hope it does as proud like Irascible Mist did last week at about 20 to 1. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk. We'll be back again in advance of next week to preview the 24th of June meeting here in Darwin, which of course is the meeting preceding Rowant Cup Day. And of course, we're only 2 weeks out from the first day of the carnival, of course, Darwin Guineas Day on the 8th of July. Until next week, good luck and good punting.